great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. And Siakam has it in the corner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Mathurin for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Off target with his 3. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Healed, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Nembhard, shot is good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Curry, they kick out to Hill. And there's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Curry. Back to Halliburton. Leaps for it. And they recover it. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Clock at 6. Siakam outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Halliburton missing. Warriors trail by 3. Left side Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
You see the quickness of Steph and Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
1:57 left in the first. The kick outside to Butler. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Halliburton for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Jackson Davis with it. Siakam's there. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Curry attacking. Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pacers up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton into the 1 spot. Takes a 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. The Warriors lead it, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Green passes to Butler. Puts the move on. In the paint. Butler.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pacers trail by 5. Siakam left side. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Here's Turner. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Heel. He takes it in, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mathurin, and he converts the layup. Mathurin's got 8.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Siakam outside. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Halliburton. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Yeah, how often do we see when Steph Curry goes to the up fake, the defender goes flying right by him or has to foul?
Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hips. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Shot from the wing. And it's Mathurin missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Halliburton against Curry. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense right on him. Misses in close. Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's 5 for 9. Curry with the bucket.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
And now, not a bad time. That is more than enough of us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. They kick out to Heel. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Nembhard. Recovered by Heel for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains it from Mark. Butler's got 11 points.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Some solid defense from Butler.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press. A little bit. Yeah. Shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Turner against Butler. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Butler with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Kuminga trying to free himself up. Butler pass to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Butler. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam up top, defended by Butler. Siakam passes to Mathurin. From past the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Hield drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Moody. Nemhard covering, and he makes that one. Moody's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Halliburton, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Green, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Mathurin, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Mathurin against Green. Here's the screen. Pass to Moody. Over in the corner, Green. And the three ball is good. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Here's Moody. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Payton. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Looney with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here he goes. Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Pacers shooting here about 46% for the game. To the middle, and stolen by Payton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Jackson Davis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hield against Halliburton. Hield kicks it to Looney. Up top, Jackson Davis. Looney down low, covered by Siakam. The shot by Looney, no good. Siakam inside. Looney on him.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Here's Hield. The rebound by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And stolen by Payton. And here they come. Here's Podziemski. And the layup is good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Golden State moving the ball around. Good on the three-point shot. Podziemski's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
At the line for the Dubs.
That one is off. And the Warriors with some changes. Green is checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Gary Payton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Pacers trail by 15. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Halliburton against Butler. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Curry with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The throw good. Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That free throw good from Nembhard.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. Hield outside. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball. Halliburton outside. Back to Mathurin. Now Turner. Clock at 6. Nembhard with it. Hield from outside. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along.
Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA. Game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. Morant against Curry. Outside heel. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jackson on the wing. Green covering. Jackson the screen to the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Curry, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Curry drives in. That one's good for 2. Curry's got 6.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Allie, thank you. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience. Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Morant with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Out to the wing. Here's Wells. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Offensive rebound. Outside Curry. Goes back up. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Wells, that's good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Curry looking it over. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
There's a screen. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Curry against Morant. It's Hield with the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Bain. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sinks that one from the post.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bain starts getting points inside.
The 3 from Curry. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Curry. Count the basket. Bain's got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The three from Curry. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Curry. And here's Morant outside. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 7 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Curry. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Fires the three, and it's healed, missing.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Morant flashes his vertical there.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Butler, and stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Payne. It's good. Payne's got 6 points.
This is the defense Payne attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Green against Payne. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Curry, no good. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Edey. Curry against Payne. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Butler. Butler, unfazed.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
To the inside, Edey. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Back to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Morant with the close-range bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Spencer.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And it's good for 2.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
From deep, Morant gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 22.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with it.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for
taking a look at Memphis. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Ja was dynamite.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Aldama grabs a board. Grizzlies lead by 18. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Knocks down the long J.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Over to the left wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Offensive rebound. Bagley passes to Aldama, kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Aldama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Outside Pajemski. Oh, they get a hand on it. Jackson on the wing, guarded by Payton. Inside, here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Warriors trail by 19. Pass to Bagley. And there's the drive. Deflected. They get it back. Pippen. Jackson outside. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Bagley passes to Pippen. Kicks it out to Jackson. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Rowe, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Back to Jackson. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Kennard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 4-3. Pajemski's shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Aldama, the pass to Bagley. The rebound by Post. And so Kuminga will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 19. Pass to Rowe. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. You know, when you look around the league at the young players, Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. Already a part of a championship team. There's no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We got to keep an eye out for him.
Aldama with it. Looney's there. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They grab their own miss. Takes a 3. Rowe, no good. Kennard outside. There's the drive. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
A good look from Bain. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Edey. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, that's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Curry with it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Pass to Edey. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 27 points.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And here's Butler outside. And they'll get another chance. Here's the three. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 34 points. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Curry against Morant. Out left to the wing. Jackson Davis in the high post.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Trace Jackson Davis taking.
Hits both from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Called on at Spencer. First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, number 30.
24 seconds left in the game. Curry against Morant. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Warriors basketball.
Here's Curry. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about.
does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at center. Halliburton against Morant. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Bane with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
I love how assertive Bane is in transition. Outstanding at running to the right spot in those situations.
Got 3 off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Mathurin. His last outing, he had 18 points. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Halliburton, good on the shot.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And Morant gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Siakam, a screen on Morant. Siakam misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Morant. Halliburton, no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one, good. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Morant outside. Inside. Edey sinks that one from the post. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Morant with the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Turner finds Mathurin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Outside Mathurin, and he banks in the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both shots good from the stripe. Halliburton right side. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by John Morant. Count it. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Morant against Halliburton. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jackson kicks to Wells. The kick out to Bain. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bain's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now Bain. Following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot the rim.
And finished off by Halliburton.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And here's Halliburton after Jaren Jackson made that last 3-pointer. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Halliburton.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Nembhard, following the basket by John Morant. Fires top of the key. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And they're able to recover. He gets it in there. Edey's got 6 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Here's Mathurin. 6 points for him.
And Mathurin really gets off the ground quick. Terrific at being aggressive around the rim. Well done.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 26.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Sweet little floater.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Morant dishes to Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Jackson buries it down low.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Pacers now. The Grizzlies making the shot. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
It's rebounded by Indiana. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting destroyed inside.
And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. They've got Jackson. Bagley is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. Here's Bagley. Nails the baby hook. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. Ray, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Outside for Jackson. Here's Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. Mathurin with some nice defense. Turner passes to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Siakam's got 8 points.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Count it. And here's Halliburton. 21 points in the game. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Turner's showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Siakam looking around. Bagley with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's stolen by Aldama. Good D by Siakam.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And that one's good by Pippen. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Mathurin missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Aldama. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Outside for Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Goes up again. Good work there as it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Bagley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. Long range from the inbound. That one misses. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Siakam, a screen on Morant to the paint. It's Nembhard on the wing. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's 7 points for Desmond Bane. Halliburton against Morant. Here's Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. A second chance effort. Some nice passing here by Indiana. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, he can put together quite the stat sheet. Not much Mathurin can't do.
It's Morant with the drive. And good that time. Morant's got 33.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Here's Halliburton, and the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 27 points.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
High arcing shot, and Halliburton finishes inside. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Jackson finds Bane, and there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Edey, and a miss there off the inbound. Pacers trail by 17. Here's Siakam. He gets that one.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Morant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 38 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. Edey. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Nembhard on the wing. Driving to the basket. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 5 here tonight. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. Indiana, they're working against the clock right now.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's...
Oh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness!
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
A floater. Here's Edey. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
confidence at this point of the season, Brent?
Well, BA, you just know you have an opportunity, and you don't want to do anything to take you off that path to possibly winning a championship. So staying locked in, enjoying it to some degree, but really understanding that this opportunity is hard to come by, and let's go after it.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Post in at the center position. These are his first free throws of the game. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Here's Curry, outside Hield. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Here's Halliburton. An easy 2 on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Curry. Last game out, he had 38 points. And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Green against Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Curry. Shoots over Halliburton. Here's Hield. Indiana with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Siakam. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York. Turner. The rebound by Post.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Curry, and he buries his first look.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Siakam outside. To the middle. Lets it fly. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Warriors leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Matherin. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner finds Halliburton. Siakam outside. Matherin against Butler. Here's Halliburton. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Outside Curry. The 3. Matherin with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Well, when he finds the shot he wants, Siakam is a threat from range.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the first. Another shot. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's gotten his second bucket.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Curry, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Siakam looking it over. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Both good from the line that time. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Off the inbound pass. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3-ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Green for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Curry against McConnell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Now here's McConnell, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Turner finds McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Siakam's got 9.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Here's Curry, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Indiana, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
Checking out Indiana, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Looney, the screen. Hill drives in. And the shot's good.
Impressive how Hield can take contact and still remain laser focused on finishing a play. He plays much bigger than his body.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Siakam, Turner for three. Warriors with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Jimmy Butler on the attack. Knocks it loose. McConnell with a steal. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Butler. And the Warriors miss again. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McConnell's shot is off.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Looney puts it on the deck. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Turner from the arc. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
And when given the chance, Turner drains that shot. The defense has to know this and defend them better.
And stolen by McConnell. Looney against Siakam. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Right side, Pajemski. Out to the right wing. Butler, a screen on Siakam. Outside for Butler. Drives to the hoop. Butler, he's too much close to the rim.
It got up to speed and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Mathurin up top with 2 seconds left. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pacers out in front, up 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello. They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's...
And guys, let's take a moment to... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for the Warriors. Moses Moody out there with Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Pajemski in at the 1. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Butler. Shoots over Mathurin. The shot by Butler. No good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments. And that's where his teammates rely on. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Siakam in the post. Butler covering. Butler against Siakam. Outside Mathurin. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now McConnell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Butler with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Moody misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side Mathurin. Siakam left side. Pass to Nembhard. Rebounded by Hield.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Butler. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. For 3. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 14. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's tipped. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Nembhard outside. To the inside. McConnell, good. McConnell's got his second basket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015, for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Santos. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. There's the triple. Siakam, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Payton. Driving to the basket. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And here's Nembhard. Can't hit from in close. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Rebounded by Butler.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Comes up empty down low. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Nembhard. No good on the triple. The Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Hield finds Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Well, the Pacers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Green. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Curry against McConnell. Hield on the wing. Driving in. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. From downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Curry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pajemski's checked in for Hield.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. He always playing with that infectious joy.
Siakam, pass to Turner. Releases. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And it's Green missing. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Now the Pacers with it. McConnell passes to Turner. From 12 feet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Siakam, that's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam being that guy for this team.
Curry takes it in. Outside for Green. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Post. Turner covers. Post shot no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Outside for McConnell. Here's Siakam. Turner with it. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Rock'em, sock'em, Siakam. That's a big-time play.
Here's Curry. Misses in close. And the Pacers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Nembhard. Cash!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves
lives the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Butler. The rebound by Turner.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Nimhard left side. On the wing, Matherin. Butler covering. Another for three, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Heels checked in for Pajemski.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
McConnell goes in. It falls!
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
5 ticks left in the game, and they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
Here's Green. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Now, Golden State. Starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Hield following the miss by John Morant. And it's Hield off the drive. And that one is good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Morant kicks to Wells.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Golden State. We play just over a minute here in the first. Butler is screen on Jackson. Green, the pass to Butler. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? You want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Curry following the score by Memphis. And we've got a timeout. Called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry looking around. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Curry with the 3, the offensive rebound. Hield finds Curry. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. A 3 from Morant. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Curry. 38 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Hield with the bucket.
Way beyond the line there. Hield's range is limitless. Have to check him once he crosses half court.
Here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Back to Morant. Right at the free throw line. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Curry against Morant. Offensive rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Pass to Edey. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Curry kicks to Green. And here is Hield. Green with a screen on Bain. 6 to shoot. Scooped up over to the left wing. Hield outside. And the rejection by Jackson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's the steal.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Wells with it. Curry meets him. Wells' shot is good.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Snatched up and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Jackson. Bain with it. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him. Down low. Back to Hield. Outside Curry with the drive. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
They get it back. Jackson Davis tries yet again. Goes up with it again. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Payne. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant against Curry. Pass to Hield, back to Curry. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh! Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And stolen by Butler. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And it's Morant missing. Right side, Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of it. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there? Showing they know how to play.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors.
And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Podziemski out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Butler in at the 3-side. Offensive rebound, Looney, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pippen finds Bagley. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
Podziemski's shot is good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. It allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Rudy's checked in for Draymond Green.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Looney down low. Aldama's there. There's a screen. Up and in on the layup. Hield's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Bagley, it's deflected. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he jams it with authority.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Pajemski. Here's Looney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Looney's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pippen finds Bagley. Shoots over Pajemski. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
2 points. That one goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Kennard's shot is off. And it's Golden State's ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That one falls. Pippen's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Pajemski. They kick out to Hield. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Aldama. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Stripped it away, and it's the Warriors on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
They get it back. Aldama passes to Bagley. Outside for Jackson to end the run. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
But Pajemski's shot is good.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
First trip to the line for him here.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Santi Aldama is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Pippen. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside for Curry. Shoots the three. Spencer's shot is off. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Bagley. And Santos pulls it down. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Payton looking around. Takes it inside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson, and the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Looney, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wells kicks to Jackson. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Curry against Morant. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Now here's Wells. Off with the layup. Now Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, out of bounds. When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Gary Payton. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Up top, Morant, guarded by Curry. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Morant scanning the floor. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jimmy Butler.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Here's Curry. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Left side, Bain. And he gets the bucket. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Oh, trying for it. Heel way outside. Off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This RIDA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg...
Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Halliburton, and the dunk by Halliburton.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Taylor Jenkins had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Nembhard. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Jackson. Here's the pick. Going inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Turner finds Mathurin.
I see him.
Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now here's Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Jackson. Spins. Scores off the spin. Jackson's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nimar.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And last season, Tyrese Halliburton named an all-star starter, and he led the league in assist, Doris.
He sure did, B.A. He is the cornerstone piece for this exciting young team. His goal was to attract other stars. He did exactly that. Guys want to play with Tyrese Halliburton.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Pass to Edey. And he makes it on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Siakam in the post. Defended by Jackson. That's short off the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Bane. And he dumps it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Now, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Moran against Halliburton. And it's Edey missing. Pacers trail by 8. Right side Mathurin. Got a hand on it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. Jackson outside. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. A shot from the mid-range. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Memphis ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant goes all the way to cap off the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Shots good by Mathurin.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
OBA, there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Halliburton. Grizzlies with the rebound. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Ooh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Siakam, pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton attacks. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Edey played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edey's got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Tipped away. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's gotten his first basket of the night.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 20.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Count that bucket.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Memphis, the rebound. Outside for Morant. Jackson with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Morant missing. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Grizzlies lead by 16. Jackson can't get it to go. Outside Mathurin. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been. Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Spurs. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
This is going to be an exciting...
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
I mean,
thanks as always.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Marvin Bagley, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Here's Pippen. It's stolen by Halliburton. On the break. Here's Nembhard. That three's off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Grizzlies lead by 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie, just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. You got a piece of it. From outside the arc, he buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Up top, Nembhard. With some arc. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pippen pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Here's Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Grizzlies lead by 15. Jackson outside. Bagley passes to Jackson. Tries the spin move. Kennard for 3. Pacers with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pippen pass to Kennard. Spins. The 3 is up. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Pacers trail by 13. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Aldama. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's Siakam. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
Picked by Aldama. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They double him with Bagley. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Halliburton using the vertical there.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Turner. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Kennard passes to Bagley. Kicks it out to Jackson. Off target from three-point range. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Bagley with it. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And as we end the third quarter, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Now here's Halliburton. The D's right on him. Turner for 3. No luck on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Nembhard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kennard with it. Turner covering. Kennard passes to Jackson. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see G.G. Jackson go to the line here. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton, and that one falls for Jackson.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Pass to Halliburton. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Matherin. Gets an open look and hits it.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Payne with it. Halliburton picks him up. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Here's Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
From deep, Morant. Kept alive. From deep three-point land. From deep three-point range, fires in the triple. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Halliburton, good.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Morant, no good. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Morant again missing.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the basket by Halliburton.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And it's Morant missing. Pacers trail by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Here's Turner. The rebound by Edey.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Poke loose. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 18. Here's Matherin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Morant with the bucket. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
From deep, Morant. And no good. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.